Hey everybody, I'm Invisible Katana. I'm here with Milady, and today we went to the Three Stooges Film Festival in Detroit, Michigan. It's at the Redford Theater, and it happens 2 times a year, and I always end up going with my mom. I think it was like our 6th or 7th year maybe going.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour long thing. It's just Three Stooges episodes, and she'd never seen the Three Stooges before, which blew my mind because I love the Three Stooges. So, it took her, and this video is just kind of her thoughts and likes and dislikes, I guess, about the episodes. And, we don't know the titles. The only one I remember is A Plumbing We Will Go, which is like a classic one. Mm-hmm. But we can, I think one was Easel Come, Easel Go, and that's
that wasn't that. It was a line from it. But that wasn't the title. It was like...
It was something art-based.
Yeah, the word easel wasn't the title, but that was the most prominent, I guess you could say, line from the episode. So, easel come, easel go. That one actually was my favorite one. That's the one in which the Stooges or sort of running from the law, as is a common theme in the show apparently, and they disguise themselves as art students. And it was really funny because they don't know anything about art, and they ended up making a mess, and there was a lot of paint and clay around for them to make a mess with. It ended with a huge clay fight, which was really funny, and it went on forever. And then the final slap, like Mo slapped like 8 people in a row just in a circle, and that made me laugh really hard. The first episode, I don't really recall what that one was about. That one didn't make me laugh as much. I'm not really a slapstick comedy type of person. I do like Charlie Chaplin's work. I don't know. I feel like I laugh more at people who tell funny stories. So stand-up comedians, your Kevin Hart's, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, YouTube subscribers, Swoozie, Kingsley. I really like the way that they tell stories, and their opinions are funny. And I think that's the kind of thing that I laugh at, something with more wit. It's more wit, and it's more how you articulate things, whereas the Stooges is just flat out slapstick. Yeah. It is funny to watch people get slapped, and the sound effects were really hilarious and perfectly produced, I think. They did have the last one, A Plumbing We Will Go. It was so over the top. I was just like, oh my god. Like, I didn't think it was quite as funny as he thought. And I know you knew I was going to bring this up. Yeah. It's from the 20s and 30s. They did have one black person in the episode, and he thought I was going to be bothered by it because he had a role as, like, their kitchen help or their chef. Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, I know what history says, you know what I mean, about those times. I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, he was part of the comedy. He wasn't being degraded until he opened his mouth for the only line he had in the whole episode, which was, "This house done gone crazy." I was like, okay, well, thanks. And it wouldn't have been as bad, but the guy behind us was like, he was the loudest one, and it wasn't even that funny. I wanted to say that. I wanted to be like, bro, it's not even that funny. But it was just, I was just like, don't laugh at that. Like, he was told to say that. There's a good chance he didn't even talk that way. I mean, I don't know. And if he did, it was the result of that, poor education. Whatever. I'm not going to go on a rant about that, but I didn't find it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be in that situation. But yeah, I mean, I like them. They're not my favorite things in the world, but it was fun to see. It was enjoyable to it was refreshing to see old style comedy and films in black and white and just comedy roots. Just to go back and see where that kind of comedy comes from. It's not my cup of tea, and that's probably why I didn't find it as funny as you do. Just because, I mean, I like
slapstick.
Yeah, simple comedy company. I like, like I said, things are more story based, intellectual, I guess. It makes me sound like such a snob, but that's just what I'm used to. So, it was alright.
I remember the first one. It was I don't remember the name, but it was the one where they're in the hospital. And, like, they kept going into the closet.
Men in Black, that was what it was called.
Men in Black.
Okay, that one was kind of funny. The guy just broke the door for them because they'd already broken the door 3 times, and the guy that kept fixing it, he saw them coming in, he literally just smashed the glass door because he knew that they were going to do it anyway. So that was kind of funny.
Them, when they were going into the closet and they kept coming out with more and more crazy stuff, I thought was funny too.
It was very cartoonish.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the most cartoonish one.
Yeah.
Out of the ones we saw, because they went in. It was initially like a 3-person bike, then they were on a horse, and then they all came out in their own cars in the last one. But I thought it was really funny. It was nice. Mm-hmm. And there's some other silly ones that we didn't see today. Like there's one where they're in the Old West, and this guy like shoots a coin because he's like a perfect shot. And then Mo throws up a coin. He's like, "I'll make change," and he shot it, and like a bunch of coins fell down after he shot the dollar coin. And I thought it was really funny. It's just silly stuff, but that's what they do, slapstick.
Right.
So,
yep,
good first impression.
Yeah, good first impression. I mean, I don't have any huge complaints about it. It just
not your cup of tea, but you did like it way more than you expected. I mean, not way more, but you at least didn't
I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. Mo was definitely the most violent one, so I guess he's my favorite. Mo was the leader, yeah. Just because he probably represents what a lot of people feel on the inside is like sometimes you want to just haul off and slap the shit out of somebody, and I feel like he embodied that, and I could really appreciate that. I mean, I feel like deep down we all have a little Mo inside us. I think Curly is my least favorite character. He was just so dumb.
Over the top. They're brothers.
I know.
Brothers, yeah. Mo and Curly are brothers. Shemp is their brother too.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know that, Mo, Curly, and Shemp are never in the same episodes. But those 3, they're actually all brothers, and they're the ones that started, the act and everything. Mm-hmm. And then I believe I was looking this up a long time ago. I think Shemp like went off to do his own thing, and that's when Curly came back in. Mm-hmm. And then they had Curly Joe as well, and so there were 5 Stooges all together at least. But
cool.
Yeah. Obviously, I love the Three Stooges. I just wanted to do this because it was their first time seeing it. If you've seen the Three Stooges, obviously, just what are your thoughts on the Three Stooges? If you have a favorite episode that you can remember, even if you don't, remember the name, because I don't remember any of the names, but I can mention like all sorts of random stuff that happened. So if you have a favorite episode or just favorite moment, put those down in the comments. If you've ever gone to, maybe if you happen to live in Detroit or around it, and you've been to the Three Stooges Festival, your thoughts on that. It's in like a really old theater and stuff where they only play like classic movies. We're gonna go back to see was it Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. Yeah, and they have like Alfred Hitchcock movies that are gonna be playing. They're playing like Pulp Fiction and 35mm print, which is rare. I don't know what that's gonna look like differently, but I've never seen Pulp Fiction, which I know is insane as well. But
I thought you had.
Oh. I know about it. I've just never sat down and just watched the movie. I've never actually.
I just want to watch the scene where Sam L. Jackson is like
English.
Right. He said, "Say what again?" So, yeah, that if I had to sit through the whole movie just to get to watch that scene, I feel like it will be worth it. I'm not really much of a blood and guts type Quentin Tarantino fan. I mean, I can be when it's something like Django Unchained, and it's clearly nobody has that much blood in their body to get just to just explode out of them like that from getting shot with a pistol. It just, yeah. So, I digress though.
But that was it. Just a short little video. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you have any comments, please put them down in the comment section below. Favorite episodes, or if for whatever reason you have a least favorite episode for something you just hated about the Three Stooges, you can do that too. But thanks for watching.